Hey everybody, it's the Zen Witch here. It's like 11 o'clock at night, and I, for some reason, decided it was the perfect time to shoot a video, mostly because I have a new deck and I want to unbox it and show it to you. And here it is, the Halloween Oracle. So I just got this and took the plastic off today, so it looks nice. But I haven't actually looked at it, so a real unboxing, yay! This is the Halloween Oracle by Stacey Demarco. It says, lifting the veil between the worlds every night. So Halloween, or as we pagans call it, Samhain, is the night that it's considered that the veil between the worlds is the thinnest. And it's because death and life are very close together. When you're in the middle of autumn, and Samhain is the peak of autumn, the middle of the season, um, there's death all around us in the northern hemisphere. And October 31st, we've got crops dead in the fields. The harvest is done. The fields have given up all of their fruits, and the fields are fallow, and there's death everywhere. So death and life are very close together. And while we've got death all around us, we've got the seeds that came from the harvest for the planting next spring. So death and life, like I said, right next to each other. With death kind of holding sway. So the perfect time to get the Halloween Oracle. I'm so excited. So we've got a sugar-ish skull on the front of the box. And we've got experience the scariest night of the year every night. Upload your... upload, good grief, wait a minute. Speaking of, okay, yep, just checking my audio here so I don't blast you out. Um, Unleash your inner monster and trick or treat your way into a connection with the most magical and scary night of the year, Halloween. Festivals of the dead like Halloween have been celebrated for thousands of years across many different world cultures. They serve to honor those who have passed and to celebrate death as a natural part of life and an opportunity to welcome in a new beginning. During Samhain, the ancient Celtic festival from which Halloween originates, the veil between this world and the next was believed to be at its thinnest, and so since the very beginning. Halloween has been an occasion for effective and potent divination, a chance to connect with the other side or get a glimpse into your future. Now you can harness the eerie power of Halloween every night of the year, encountering black cats, vampires, zombies, witches, werewolves, jack-o'-lanterns, skeletons, mummies, and characters from the Mexican Day of the Dead tradition, including the Lady de los Muertos, exquisite candy skulls, and more. Each of the 36 richly illustrated cards has an accompanying meaning in the guidebook that features rhyming couplets, ooh, cool, like those used in ancient storytelling, as well as a message of divination for you, based on an aspect of Halloween tradition. This is printed by Blue Angel. This printing is this year, 2019, but the copyright is 2014. Designed in Australia, printed in China. Nice sturdy box, again, loving the new trend in boxing. The size is kind of that in-between awkward. Okay, there's a piece of paper on top there. All right. So we have the book, and we have the deck. Okay, cards are nice and sturdy, well made. Backs are very Halloweeny, bats and jack-o'-lanterns and kitty cats and brooms and ghosts. Awesome. All right. Let's go through and check out the art. So we have ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. So I like it when cards have a title and like either a phrase or keywords, because it just makes it very easy to hook into what the card means. Ancestors, apple. Okay, so we're obviously in alphabetical order. Apple, risk and reward. I love the art. It's very rich. I like the DNA going up the tree. I'm not, I usually go whipping through these on the first look through. Risk and reward is apple. Barmbrack, sweetness and energy. Barmbrack is, I think that's kind of a bread, obviously, in a pan. Black cat, fortune meets opportunity. Cauldron, synergy and healing. Dawn, the light after the darkness. Death, the eternal cycle begins here. Ooh, look at the silence of the lambs. There's a nice scary reference. Eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. I like that. Love is love is love. Indeed it is. Forgiveness. Oh, it's like offering a white rose of peace. Ghost is regret. Let me bring them up a little bit closer to you, trying to get rid of the glare. Graveyard. Unnecessary fear. Hearth is happiness in our hearts and homes. Invisibility is authenticity. That bears some meditating on. Invisibility, authenticity. So invisibility meaning your outer self is immaterial. There's no outer self to judge. There's no appearance. There's no... So what's there is your authentic self. That's my immediate take on that. Jack-o'-lantern is protection. Joy, rejoicing in the present. Lady de los Muertos, acceptance and equality. The lamp, remembrance. Midnight, the most magical hour of all, of course, the witching hour. Mummy is change. Night song, hidden talents. Didn't know cardinals were nocturnal. Owl, wise seeing, wise action. Scrying is intuition. Indeed. Skeleton is strength. That's cool. Structure. Skull of darkness, blind spots. Skull of flowers, creating through the ashes. So we have skull of light. Illumination. Skull of stars, infinite possibilities. That's cool. Spider, community and web weaving. Trick or treat, mischief and play. The underworld, where all things pause and begin again. Vampire, emotional intelligence. Ooh, that's going to be interesting to read. The veil is the future. Werewolf, exploring wildness. Winter, the sacredness of pausing. The witch, the earthly weaver of the worlds. I like that. And zombie control, assuming that zombie is the last card. And indeed it is. Okay. So, now let's look at getting a reading out of this. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to do a sideways riffle shuffle. I like riffle shuffling my cards. I've said this before. And, ooh, these are stiff. There ain't no way. There's no way I'm doing that. Let's see if I can do it this way. All right, they're a little too hard. But I can do it that way. All right. I've said it before. I like riffle shuffling because it really mixes them quickly and thoroughly. And then you can go to cut shuffling to let them arrange themselves. So I'm doing 3 riffle shuffles. And, okay. And when I'm using my regular tarot, so your little pro tip or just a personal tip, I will riffle shuffle them. I try to go through 7 times because it is said that that is the most thorough mixing of the cards. But if they like knock their heads together like that, if they get stuck, that is my signal that that deck wants me to stop shuffling. These, however, I mean, I haven't even, obviously, I haven't smudged these. I haven't anointed them or blessed them, so we're just going cold. So now I'm going to cut shuffle 3 times through, and I'm just going to I'm going to cut. So I'm going to cut, shuffle, that's the 2nd time through, 3rd time, and then I'm going to cut them, and I just want a message, okay? Telling the cards, blow on them a little bit. Okay, cut. What do I need to know right now? And I got Night Song, Hidden Talents. All right. Let's see what we've got to say here. Night Song. A ruby red bird singing in the darkness full of sound, like an unopened present, ribbons still bound. Okay. All right, that's a little... like an unopened present, ribbons still... okay, so like a present that still has ribbons binding it. All right, a bird singing at night is an unusual occurrence, and those birds who are known, as singers of the darkness are almost always considered sacred or frightening. There's a very Fine line between sacred and scared. From the operatic nightingale through to the hooting owl, hearing a bird that you cannot see weaving its magic through the night sky has captivated humans for millennia. In the past, at Halloween time, a night that the veil between the worlds was said to be at its thinnest, these night birds were considered either omens or messengers of the gods. Depending on the culture, their voices were perceived as good luck and a positive validation, or alternatively a warning about continuing on a certain pathway. In some mythology, the night bird was able to direct us towards discovering our talents and true purpose, a kind of guide in the darkness leading us to the dawn. Should this beautiful but shy bird sing to you by appearing during your divination, know that you must unwrap the present of yourself. Look, some of the gifts within you remain unopened. The time has come to step into your true potential and claim all possibilities for yourself. There is no more time to waste, no more excuses. Okay. Well, yeah. Truth, this is why I'm putting up videos every week. Because it is time. It is time to unveil to the world. And frankly, there have been other things and other priorities over the last 5 years, we shall say, 4.5 years. And I'm just going to take 3 off the top now. Protection, regret, and ancestors. Okay. So what I'm going to do, after reading that first description, it seems that in the last paragraph it will say, if you have chosen this card. So I'm going to go that way. I'll read the little couplet and then look at the last. So in a 3-card spread, you can do, I mean, the most obvious is past, present, future. I prefer situation, action, outcome. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways you can define it in your mind ahead of time. All right, jack-o'-lantern. Oh, Jack, let me carve my protection. Shine your fire outwards, evil rejection and reflection. I gotta say the verses are kind of clumsy and a little dense. Shine your fire outwards, evil rejection and reflection. Okay, that's just clumsy. So know that you are protected and that you're capable of creating the life that you want, and that the universe supports you in this, should Jack shine his light upon you. Boundaries are important to teach people how to treat us, and drawing this card indicates that you may wish to renew the ones you have or to establish new ones. That is absolutely valid for a discussion that was had today. So I will say yes, the situation is one of me needing to set some more solid boundaries. The second one here, ghost, is regret. So obviously now we need to kind of switch from situation, action, and outcome, because how can the action be regret? So let's just see how this unfolds, and maybe we define the categories at the end. When I read in 3 cards. I read in triplets, and when I do a full tableau, I do 9 categories of triplets, and the triplets just really tell a complete story. And usually, like if I do a 10-card reading, it's 3 triplets and then an end one. And I don't have past, present, future. When they line up that way, it gives me a different way to look at them overall. But I don't, have hard categories like that. So we'll be soft about it. All right. The verse, like smoke rising from the ashes, a mist from the sea, the dead they are watching, they have come to haunt me. Okay, that one was a little bit better. Should the ghost come gliding into your life during divination, it may indicate that you have some regrets to let go of. Holding grudges or regrets is burdensome work, and it weighs us down eventually. By taking actions to free ourselves of these old burdens, we clear the way for more rightful and wise action for the future. We can begin to live again fully if we let go of what was and step into new possibilities. Okay. That's just, yeah, okay, that's pertinent too. And the last one is ancestors. The love and legacy of our DNA. That was the number 1 card. I walk in their footsteps. Their wisdom inside me remains. I am unique, yet carry a legacy. Their blood runs in my veins. I got to tell you what I did today, what I spent my time doing. I spent today setting up my ancestor altar for Samhain downstairs. So cool. It is October 5th today, and I am, for the first time in a lot of years, setting up a full Samhain altar, like for the whole month. So So ancestors were on my mind a lot today, and yeah, regrets that I'm not really harboring, but it's a reminder to make sure I ferret out any that might be there. So this one says, should the ancestor card bring itself to your attention, know that you are ready and able to action your birthright of power. To action your birthright of power. I don't like the verbifying of nouns. See what I did there? You have the support of those who came before you. There may be challenges or struggles, but you have everything you need to overcome them. You will prevail. Okay. So that did speak to me. I mean, I'm setting up a Samhain altar today, and I've got the Halloween deck there, so I would expect them to vibe. But this was good. And I like they said, the verses are a little clumsy, but I kind of am digging the cards. And I also want to introduce somebody to you today. I want you to meet Socrates. Socrates has been my friend for a lot of years, and I got him at a clearance sale at Spencer's in another state, in Michigan. So, as you might guess, he's kind of like an 8-ball, kind of. So I'm going to ask Socrates here whether he likes this deck or not. So, left hand, Socrates, is this Halloween deck a good deck?
Why the fuck not?
Thank you. Yay. That's good to know. So expect Socrates to be a feature in my videos from now on, and possibly on my Instagram as well. So there you have it, the Halloween Oracle. And I would say the artwork is lovely. I like it. It's rich, it's dark, it's Halloweeny. The verses are a little clumsy. The cards are a little big, but I can riffle shuffle them the long way and with not too much trouble, so that's okay. Box is nice. I'd say it's a good one. Thanks for watching me. Subscribe to my channel. I put out new unboxing videos every Monday. Let me know if there's a deck you would like me to review. I have close to 150 of them now. I think I might be at 149. And I will be doing unboxing the classics and unboxing new decks. And I love an opportunity to buy myself a new deck. So let me know if there's something you would like to see, and leave your comments below. I look forward to seeing you the next time. Thanks for being with me, and blessed be, blessed Samhain.